A business model is a conceptual tool that helps us better understand how a business or an organization produces value. The business model outlines what we offer through the value proposition, to whom we offer our products and services, i.e. the customers, through what channels we reach out to the customers, and what a specific business or organization, what they do in order to make their customers stay loyal and create strong relationships with them. That is what we refer to as the right-hand side of the business model. The left-hand side of the business model outlines the processes needed in order to produce that value, the competences they need to do it, and the structures that need to be in place in order to make it all happen. We refer to this as the top line of the business model. The bottom line, of course, results in profit, and profit is the result of the revenues and the costs. If the revenues, obviously, are larger than the costs, then the specific business model will be profitable. So we can't really work on profits as such. We have to work on our cost models and our revenue models. Revenue models are not the same thing as a business model. Sometimes we see that people refer to business models when they actually just talk about the revenue model. The revenue model is important to decide upon, but it's not the entire business model. It's an integral part of the business model. And of course, it has to be designed in the right way to match the other choices that we've made in terms of designing our business model. Same thing for the cost structure. We need to figure out what we need to carry as our costs within our organization and what perhaps we should refer to others, outsource it or let others do it. The cost structure is obviously also a function of how we design our processes, our structures and what competences we need, but it's a designable dimension of the business model as well. The business model, i.e., contains 6 dimensions, and when we work with business models, we typically start with a value proposition, and then we work clockwise to the customer segments, the channels, and the relations, and we figure out what kind of revenue model that would fit into it. And then we start thinking about the processes, competences, and the cost structure that will follow on our choices. But of course, when doing an analysis or when working with business model innovation, you can enter into the process pretty much in any dimension of the business model. So it's a conceptual tool. I want to underline that. It's a conceptual tool. Business models don't really exist. We make them up. It's a way of looking upon things, of analyzing, understanding how a business and an organization, how they produce value. But caution, it is a conceptual tool. So we need to use it in order to be in agreement on how things work here. We can use it as a pedagogical tool. We can use the visual power of business models in order to make ourselves understood, but still it's a tool for management. It's a tool for business development. It's a tool for governance. In the course documentation, you will find more on the dimensions of the business model. It's their definitions. You will also have a template. There will be a little bit on the background and history of the business model and the different versions of the business model that are out there. This is a kind of a consensus version of the business model, and we have made an effort, and we underline the importance of including the profit dimension of the business model. We believe that each business model in a system of many business models, each business model must carry, at least we need to know whether it carries or not, profit to the whole system. So don't hesitate, start using them. It's a very powerful tool. It's very helpful, it's visual, and you get all on one page.